Hey there, it's Rhythm Mukherjee from SRG, and in this video I'll be demonstrating the chapter Resource and Development. Let me fix the logo on this side. Okay, cool. So, this chapter is all about the CBSE, which is an Indian board, but if you're from foreign boards, it doesn't matter because the concepts will be, the same. So, what is resource? Resource is natural endowment in the form of land, and water, vegetation, and minerals. Are called natural resources, means everything from nature, and resources are materials which can be transformed in such a way that they become more valuable and useful for fulfilling human needs. There's another definition to it: everything available in our environment which can be used to satisfy our needs, which is provided and technologically accessible, economically feasible, and culturally acceptable can be termed as a resource. The second one is a bit more brilliant than this one, which is written over here. Secondly, types of resources. Resources are classified into various categories such as natural and human-made, renewable and non-renewable, individual, community, natural and international resources. Many types of resources are there. The classification, like you did in biology, the diversity which you read. So, biotic and abiotic resources. Now, resources obtained from the biosphere like forests, wildlife, fisheries, livestock, human beings, etc., which have life, are called biotic resources. Every living resource is called bioresources. Just remember that. And resources which are obtained from non-living things are called biotic resources. Some examples are given like iron, copper, gold, and lead are biotic resources. A simple concept it is. And human resources is a huge, concept for you. Resources, these resources are made up of human beings living in the world. They're the most important resource of a nation. Now, human resources, they are the main vector for all this development of the resources to happen. They are the one who develop these resources on the basis of their needs. So they are thus stated as the most important resource of the world. Let's say this world, yeah, this world. Renewable and non-renewable resources. Some resources have the ability to renew themselves in a given period of time. Plants and animals have the ability to regenerate minerals. No, plants and animals have the ability to regenerate. Minerals are non-renewable resources. They cannot be remade. Some of the important renewable resources are water, forest, solar, wind, and tidal energy. Yep, they're gonna renew. That means when you're gonna use it, they will at first, end up being no more, but later on they will be replenished. But some are there which cannot be replenished, like petrol or diesel. They cannot be remade, anyways. Resource development. Here comes the main part of the chapter. And this part, you're gonna be learning how a resource is developed, and you know what? They're basically developed on the means of human beings. Human beings are those animals who develop it. Some natural resources cannot be used directly. While using the natural resources, we must keep in mind the nature, type, and the size of the resources. Ocean water, solar energy, wind energy, and climate are inexhaustible energy resources. Iron, tin, copper, gold, and silver are exhaustible but reusable resources. We must reuse and recycle the resources. Let me read it for you once again. Some natural resources cannot be used directly. While using the natural resources, we must keep in mind that the nature, type of, the size of the resources, ocean water, solar energy, wind energy, and climate are inexhaustible resources. Iron, tin, copper, gold, and silver are exhaustible but reusable resources. We must reuse and recycle the resources. This is resource development and resource planning, another unique concept. This is a technique or skill of proper utilization of resources. This is a technique or skill of proper utilization of resources. This is just, human intelligence based on the resources and their development. Resource planning consists of three stages: preparation of inventory of resources. What the heck? Evaluation in terms of ability for development, planning for exploitation of resources, conservation of resources. Starting off with preparation of the inventory of resources. This stage includes surveying, mapping, and measurement of characteristics and properties of resources. Let me read it once again to you. This stage includes surveying, mapping, and measurement of characteristics and properties of resources. Just analyzing or doing a research on the resource itself. Evaluation in terms of ability for development. Okay, this stage includes the examination of resources from point of view of technology, economy, and need. Means uh, uh, just to make the resource happen, or what emphasizes the resources to be useful to humankind. Planning of exploitation of resources. This stage is related with systematic planning, which emphasizes the use and reuse of resources. Let me read it again to you because I did not understand, to be precise. Planning of exploitation of resources, okay? This stage is related with systematic planning, which emphasizes on the use and the reuse of resources. Resource planning helps to reduce wastage and keeps the environment pollution free. Okay, now this makes some sense. And last one is conservation of resources. The management of resources by the humans is known as conservation. It is judicious and planned use of the natural resources. The entire thing is resource planning. That means it is, the stuff which can be done to conserve resources, to reuse and reduce resources judiciously. In short, it is, you know, intelligently using the property and the features of the resources, which is judicious. That's it. Resource planning it is. You have to remember four of these points. And here we come to the land resources. India has a variety of relief features like mountains, plateaus, and plains. As I said, this is a CBSE board, which is precisely to be in India. But if you are from foreign countries, do ignore these lines. It's not about your countries, thank you. 40% of India is covered by plains and they provide cultivable land for growing crops. 30% of country is covered by mountains and they provide natural resources like forests and wildlife. 27% of the India is covered by plateaus which contain mineral resources, forests and some arable land. Total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometers. 44% of the total is. Just a sec, I'm coming. Hey, I'm back. I actually had to receive an important call, so let me return to my, content. So, total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometers. 44% of the total land area of India is a net shown area. You have to remember it if you are from CBSE. These points are really important for you because this is going to come in your examinations. 22% is covered by forests, 4% is cultivable waste, 11% is fallow land, 4% are permanent pastures, 14% land is not available for cultivation, and 1 last percent is covered by miscellaneous tree crops. That means these tree crops are not going to be useful for us. The land use pattern in India is determined by both physical factors such as topography, climates, soil type, as well as human factors such as population density, technological capability, and cultural and traditions, etc. That means the usage of land in this case is entirely dependent upon many factors, which I read just now. So, the degradation of natural vegetation is caused by overgrazing by animals, deforestation, careless management of forests, and degradation of lands. At present, about 130 million hectares of degraded land exists in India. Soil, the uppermost layer of the earth's crust, which is loose, fragmented, and useful for plants, is called soil. I guess you know that. Since you were a child, it was teached to you, I guess. It was taught to you. What did I say? Teached. Okay, okay. Soil formation. The factors that contribute to the formation and fertility of the soil are permanent rocks, climate, plant, animal, and local topography. Get the heck out of here. The soils are made. What the hell? The soils are made out of rocks. The rocks disintegrate and decompose under the process of weathering erosion. This guy is idiot. This guy is idiotic. The soils are made out of rocks. The rocks disintegrate and compose under the process of weathering and erosion. I guess you know that. Soil types. The soils of India are classified into four types. I'm gonna kick this guy. The soils of India are classified into four to following types. One alluvial soil, second is black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountainous soil, desert soil. Six kind of soil in India are there. Alluvial soil is of two types, Khader and Pangar. Both are Indian names, so don't get confused, foreign friends. It is of two types, Khader and Pangar, okay? It is found mainly in the northern plains and the coastal strips of the eastern coast. Hey, didn't they include what are there? Freaking idiots, these are. Black soil. Sorry. It is derived from the Deccan Traps. It occurs in areas like Maharashtra, Western Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat. It is known as cultivation for cotton. Red soil is formed in areas of igneous and metamorphic rocks. It is found in parts of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and Jharkhand. Laterite soil. It is intensively rich soil of monsoon climate. It is found in the hills of the Deccan, Karnataka, Kerala, Orissa, and parts of Assam and Meghalaya. Mountainous mountain soil. It is characterized by the decomposition of the organic materials derived from the vegetable cover. It is found in Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Eastern Ranges, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and Jammu and Kashmir. Desert soil is found in the arid areas of Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana. Lastly, the solid ocean. The movement of soil from one place to another with some natural agent is called soil erosion. Conservation of lands and plantation of trees are the methods adopted to reduce soil erosion. This is the main point and concept of the entire chapter, and you gotta learn it. Who the hell is it? Choose the right answer for the four alternatives given below. Oh, okay, these are the questions given over here. Actually, I'll put a link to this file in the description box below. You can download it from there, wherever. So, all these questions are really helpful for you. You're gonna get some answers from here too. Explain the land use pattern of India and why has land on the forest not increased much since 1960 or 61? What is the impact of the decrease of land and permanent pastures? This is the page derived from the book, all involved with social science, geography. So it was Study Revolution Group, Pritam Mukerji. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, drop a like down. Sorry for my interruptions in the video, like wrong grammatical mistakes and so. Well, goodbye and good night. See you later.